she's alive. So I'm grateful too. They took me to see specialists because I was only born with 2 fingers on each hand. For all you medical people, you might find this interesting. The rest of you will think you're so boring. But 2 fingers on each hand and just stunted arm growth, and there's no explanation for why that happened. The doctors, they don't know. They just said it was a mutation, whatever that means. All you medical people know. Maybe you can explain it to me. So they took me around the United States to see all kinds of specialists to see what could be done, because there's not a whole lot you can do with just 2 fingers. If you've ever tried to write with no thumb, or pick up a glass to drink, or even use a fork and a knife, it's close to impossible. So they took me all around and just to see if any doctors would be willing to look at me and see what could be done. But I was a baby, they weren't sure, this was the early 80s, they didn't want to mess with children at the time. And so they kept telling my parents no, but they knew that they needed to do something. God had told them, just keep trying. So they finally heard back from a specialist in California, and he was from South Africa, and he would look at me, and he decided that they would go through with this breakthrough surgery that they had never done on anyone as young as I was before, where they took, this might gross some of you out, but again, you will find this interesting. They took the second toe from each of my feet, so the one next to the big toe is your second toe, and they put it on as thumbs. So I have toes on my hand, and they are my thumbs. And I can write and hold a microphone and eat, and I can even use chopsticks. I bet some of you can't. And basically, I can only say that that is through the grace of God, because He encouraged my parents to keep trying. He protected me through all the surgeries. They ranged from when I was about 2 to when I was about 7. I had multiple, and I was in the hospital for a month, and learning to use a new appendage. I mean, that wasn't fun. Basically, though, there's nothing else about me that makes me, special or cool or anything. Everybody has things that they go through. Like, kids made fun of me as a child, The name for me, and you'll laugh, was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I don't really like them very much, because that's what kids called me, because they have 3 fingers too. But I didn't think it was very cool. So, but basically, the Lord protected me through growing up. I was never, I didn't become bitter about it. I wasn't angry at God. Why did you make me this way? Why do I look different from everybody else? And some of you may say, well, we didn't even notice until you pulled up your sleeves. And that's good. I've come to just be natural and not think every time I walk into a room, oh, everybody's staring at me. They know I have 3 fingers. They're probably counting. And they're wondering what's wrong with her. And did she get in an accident? And adults are just as bad as kids. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to stare? Just like to say that's rude. But I really can't complain. And I know that everyone goes through different things in their life, and you think, well, yeah, maybe my problem isn't as visible as Stephanie's, but we all have things that get us down, that discourage us. And basically, I'm here today because of my relationship with Jesus Christ. He's the only thing that has gotten me through wondering, why do I look this way? Boys didn't like me as a teenager because I didn't look like as pretty and as cool as the other girls, because I had weird hands. But that's just something that He's used to show me how much He loves me, and this is the way that He's made me. I don't know why. And people told me all my life, you'll never be able to sing and perform on stage because that's all about what you look like. And that's not true. If you have a dream and you study hard and you work hard at it, people don't care what you look like. I got to perform on stage, and they just see the character. They don't see the actor, which is the point of acting, is that you are the character. So basically, I just want to encourage you and say that you can do whatever you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. If you don't know Jesus, I would encourage you to ask someone that you know does, and we'd be glad to tell you. So, thank you.